16 pounds of food to keep you alive. It might not sound like much, but in a survival situation, every ounce counts. These are essential prepper pantry items, carefully chosen to provide maximum nutrition and longevity. You know, out in the wild, survival often comes down to the bare necessities. It's about making the most of what you have. Food, water, shelter, these are the things that keep you alive. Without them, survival becomes a daunting challenge. And when it comes to food, it's not always about gourmet meals. It's about having enough to keep your body going. It's about sustenance, pure and simple. The kind of food that gives you the energy to keep moving. We've all heard about the classic prepper foods, rice, beans, ramen. These staples are the backbone of any survival diet. They're cheap, they last forever, and they'll fill you up. But they can only take you so far. But let's be honest, surviving on nothing but rice and beans for weeks on end? It's not just boring, it's nutritionally inadequate. It's going to get old fast. Your body and mind will crave variety and better nutrition. Not to mention, you'll be missing out on vital nutrients. Vitamins and minerals that are essential for your health. That's why diversifying your prepper food inventory is so crucial. A well-rounded diet can make all the difference. We need variety, we need nutrition, and we need food that's lightweight and packed with energy. Foods that can sustain us through tough times. And that's what we're diving into today. 16 different foods, each weighing just 1 pound, that can make a world of difference when the unexpected hits. These foods are not just about survival, but thriving in any situation. Fat, the body's fuel. It's an essential component of our diet and survival strategy. Out in the wild, calories are king. Every step you take, every breath you draw consumes energy. You're burning through energy like crazy, whether you're trekking for miles, setting up camp, or just trying to stay warm in the cold. And that's where fat comes in. It's not just about keeping you full, it's about providing sustained energy. Fat is the most calorie-dense macronutrient, packing a whopping 9 calories per gram. This makes it an efficient fuel source. That's double the amount found in carbohydrates and protein, which only offer 4 calories per gram each. Now, when it comes to long-lasting fats for your prepper pantry, there are a few champions I always rely on. These fats are not only calorie-dense, but also have impressive shelf lives. First up, we've got tallow and lard. These rendered animal fats have been used for centuries and can last for years if stored properly in a cool, dark place. These fats are incredibly versatile too, great for cooking, frying, and even making your own candles in a pinch. Their high smoke points make them ideal for various cooking methods. Whether you're frying up some food or using them in baking, tallow and lard are reliable staples. Next, we have ghee, a type of clarified butter with a rich, nutty flavor. Ghee has an incredibly long shelf life, even at room temperature, and is a staple in many cultures for its nutritional and medicinal properties. Ghee is not only delicious, but also packed with fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, making it a nutritious choice. And finally, don't underestimate the staying power of Crisco or other vegetable shortening. While not as nutrient-dense as animal fats, it's still a valuable source of calories and can last for years in your pantry. Vegetable shortening is versatile in baking and cooking, providing a reliable fat source when other options might not be available. Remember, even if these fats go rancid, don't throw them out just yet. They might not be ideal for eating anymore, but they can still be used for other purposes. Rancid fats can be used to make soap, waterproof leather, or even as an emergency fire starter. Their utility extends far beyond the kitchen. So, whether you're preparing for an adventure or stocking up for emergencies, don't overlook the power and versatility of fats. They truly are the body's fuel. Protein powerhouses, building blocks of survival. In any survival scenario, having a reliable source of protein is crucial for maintaining your health and energy levels. Protein is essential for building and repairing tissues, maintaining a healthy immune system, and keeping you strong and energized. Without it, your body can't function optimally, especially under stress. In a survival situation where your body is under constant stress, getting enough protein is non-negotiable. Your muscles need it to recover, and your immune system relies on it to fend off illnesses. One of the most efficient ways to stock up on protein is with freeze-dried meats. These are not only convenient, but also incredibly versatile in various recipes. They're lightweight, have a long shelf life, and retain most of their nutritional value. This makes them an excellent choice for long-term storage and emergency preparedness. You can find freeze-dried chicken, beef, fish, and even exotic meats online or at specialty outdoor stores. These options ensure you have a variety of flavors and nutrients. Don't forget about the power of legumes. These plant-based proteins are a fantastic addition to any survival diet. Raw dry beans, lentils, and peas are incredibly durable and packed with protein and fiber. They are also cost-effective and easy to store. They require a bit of soaking and cooking, but they're a nutritional powerhouse that can sustain you for a long time. Their high fiber content also aids in digestion and keeps you feeling full. And here's a wild one: dehydrated or freeze-dried mushrooms. These fungi are often overlooked but are incredibly beneficial. They're lightweight, full of flavor, and provide a surprising amount of protein. Mushrooms can be a game changer in your survival food arsenal. Plus, they can add a much-needed boost of umami to your survival meals. This savory taste can make even the simplest dishes more enjoyable. Finally, consider adding amaranth to your prepper pantry. This ancient grain is not only nutritious but also versatile in cooking. This ancient grain is actually a seed, and it's a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids. This makes it an excellent choice for a balanced diet. It's also gluten-free and has a mild, nutty flavor. You can use it in various recipes, from porridge to salads, making it a versatile addition to your survival food supply. Sugar fuel for the fire within. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sugar? In a survival situation? But hear me out. Your brain and muscles need glucose to function, especially in high-stress situations. Sugar is the fastest and most efficient way to replenish those depleted energy stores. Of course, we're not talking about loading up on candy bars. We're talking about smart, sustainable sources of sugar that will last. One of the best options is to convert your sugar into sugar rocks or rock candy. This process not only extends the shelf life of sugar, but also makes it more compact for storage. And let's not forget about honey. This liquid gold is a prepper's dream. It has an incredibly long shelf life. We're talking years, even decades if stored properly. Plus, it's packed with antioxidants and has antibacterial properties. Chapter 4. Carbohydrates' Long-Lasting Energy. Carbohydrates are your body's primary source of fuel. They provide the energy you need to power through challenging situations. And when it comes to long-lasting carbs, nothing beats cereal grains. Wheat berries, rice, oats, quinoa. These are your survival staples. They're shelf-stable, packed with energy, and can be prepared in countless ways. Grind them into flour for baking, cook them into porridge, or simply boil them up as a side dish. And don't forget about the often overlooked powerhouses, corn and popcorn. Corn can be ground into cornmeal for tortillas and other staples, while popcorn is a surprisingly nutritious and satisfying snack that can be popped without oil or butter. Now here's a wild card for you: heart attack and sunchokes. These tubers are incredibly hardy and can be grown in a variety of climates. They're also a good source of carbohydrates, fiber, and even contain prebiotics, which are beneficial for gut health. Chapter 5. Salt more than just flavor. Salt is absolutely essential for survival. It's not just about flavor. It plays a critical role in regulating fluid balance, transmitting nerve impulses, and even contracting muscles. In a survival situation, where dehydration and electrolyte imbalance are real threats, salt can be a lifesaver. Now, you can stock up on regular table salt, but I recommend taking it a step further and making salt rocks. These compressed blocks of salt are incredibly durable, last indefinitely, and can even be used for preserving other foods. And don't forget about bouillon cubes. They're lightweight, compact, and packed with flavor. Plus, they contain a good amount of salt and other electrolytes, making them ideal for rehydrating and replenishing your body after a long day. Chapter 6. Sprouts and microgreens, nutritional powerhouses. In a survival situation, fresh food can be hard to come by. That's where sprouts and microgreens come in. These tiny nutritional powerhouses are incredibly easy to grow, even in limited spaces. All you need are some seeds, water, and a jar or tray. Within days, you'll have a fresh supply of vitamins, minerals, and enzymes. Sprouts and microgreens are packed with nutrients, often containing higher concentrations of vitamins and antioxidants than their mature counterparts. Chapter 7. Teas beyond hydration. Tea is a staple in many cultures for a reason. It's not just a comforting beverage, it's a source of valuable antioxidants and nutrients that can boost your health and well-being. In a survival situation, tea can provide a much-needed energy boost thanks to its caffeine content. Black tea and green tea are particularly good choices, as they contain antioxidants that can help protect your cells from damage. Plus, tea leaves have a long shelf life and can be used for multiple purposes. You can brew them multiple times for a weaker tea, or even use them to flavor broths and soups. So, there you have it. 16 pounds of food that could make all the difference in a crisis. These aren't just ingredients, they're tools for resilience, for self-reliance, for ensuring you and your loved ones can weather any storm. The best part is, most of these items are incredibly affordable and have a long shelf life, so you can gradually build up your stockpile without breaking the bank. Remember, preparedness isn't about panicking, it's about peace of mind. Now, I'm always on the lookout for new ways to stay nourished and energized in the wild. What are some of your go-to nutritional powerhouses?